Hello everybody, today you're going to follow the episode 2 of our session, Meet Your Mentor. We're going to talk about agriculture applied to entrepreneurship, and we're not going to talk about agriculture only, but commercial agriculture, which is more than agriculture. It's agriculture that creates jobs, that creates innovation, that embraces zero waste, that also can transform every byproduction into another value, from waste to food. Food can be human food or animal food, and that's the agriculture we're going to talk about today. Again, you are with Jean-Bertrand Masibonio, your mentor in business and entrepreneurship communication. Entrepreneurship in agriculture is more than just farming crops. It's all about making something great out of agriculture, producing more food, not only for families, but for bigger markets, schools, communities, even countries. That's agriculture applied to commerce, which is more than the normal agriculture we know. And then we come from feeding some families, going to feeding communities, and it is the agriculture that triggers job creation, innovation, transforming, processing, and transforming the waste into animal food, into human food, into every byproduct added value. Commercial agriculture is the root or the core of the heart of a food system, because we going from the crops harvest to transforming it into many different products usable for different purposes. But we're going to talk also about zero waste, waste management. Today's agriculture is more than just producing food. It is also producing food with zero waste after harvests. So what is the zero waste system or concept in agriculture? It's the system where everything from the agriculture is usable, is treated, is made valuable more than people might think. Let's just give one example. Animal feed. For instance, you produce maize. From the maize, we have residues, we have rice husks, and we have cassava peels that can be processed into nutrition or nutritious feed. And let's talk about organic fertilizers. You have harvested your maize, then the rest or the waste of the maize can be put into a compost, and in some weeks it becomes organic fertilizers for the next farming season. Let's talk about renewable energy. You've finished with your harvest of your maize, then the rest will be transformed into charcoal or combustible briquettes that will be using to cook the other food. That's also another way of making zero waste out of your maize production. So why do we talk about agriculture of commerce or commercial agriculture? It's because, like we said, we have to create more jobs for people in the community. We can also think about economic growth, because from one product harvested, you can have more than product. As I said, let's talk about peanuts, for instance. We can eat peanuts as raw as it is produced from the farm. But from the peanuts, you can have oil, you can have flour, you can have many things. So every kind of product derived from the peanuts will be processed by machine. So the producer of the machine will get a job, will get a customer, and to produce the oil, you need people to help you produce that. And we also need other resources. That means we're creating an ecosystem of entrepreneurship that will help many people get jobs. And the more you get jobs, the more you change lives in the community, and the more the community becomes resilient, economically resilient. So this concept of zero waste in commercial agriculture is not very new. It's been used in Africa for a while. So can we use that in Burundi? Can we use that in East Africa? Can you use that throughout all Africa or even the world? That is the only one way we can value our agriculture through waste management, and we can have more than you think and trigger economic growth and make people economically resilient. Let's come together and think more about this concept of zero waste in agriculture, especially entrepreneurship agriculture, which is also called commercial agriculture. So we talked about why we have to practice this kind of agriculture, the commercial agriculture, because they have so many advantages as stated before. But what challenges can we meet in this process of implementing this concept of zero waste and commercial agriculture? We have so many different challenges, but they can be countered and make it happen. First challenge, initial investment. As I said, some products will need machinery to produce diverse products from one raw material, which is the maize, for instance, or which is any crop from the farm. So not many people will have machinery and other needed things or capital. So that's the first challenge. The second challenge is, for instance, when people don't have enough knowledge. You have also lack of enough knowledge to do the processing or the transformation of the product derived from the maize or any other crop. We have also this problem of lack of innovation in the community. Some people resist to the change, so that when they see one product, it is like it's done. Even if you teach them how they can process and get a secondary or third product from the same raw product, they will resist and say like you are bothering them. That's another also another challenge for farmers who are diving into agricultural entrepreneurship, or what we call green entrepreneurship. So let's come together with this concept. Waste is not waste, it's worth. And waste is growth, and it's Africa's future, it's Africa's hope if we want to produce and to feed the rest of the population. So you were with Jambe Kimasiboni in this day's emission, but will you practice or will you just listen and go? At least subscribe, press the button below, and keep following us together next week. And God bless you.